Hello my internet friends, John Gibson here with I Need Examples. Today's video will cover the Excel WeekNum function. The WeekNum function returns the current week of a date. The return value will be a number. The arguments for the Excel WeekNum function are serial number or date value, this argument is required, and an optional argument, return type. The default for return type is 1, which starts the week on Sunday. You could use other return type values to change the beginning day of the week. For example, a return type of 11 will start the week on Monday. I've listed the return types in the description below. In the first example, I will cover the basics of the Excel WeekNum function. If you wish to follow along with my example, I have added a link to the file I am using in the description below. In column A, we have our date. Column B and column C are where we will have our results. Column B will use the default return type, and column C will use the return type 11, starting our week on Monday. In cell B2, the formula will be equals WeekNum, open parentheses, A2, close parentheses. And in cell C2, the formula will be equals WeekNum, open parentheses, A2, comma, 11, close parentheses. As you can see, by moving the start of the week from Sunday to Monday, this can have an effect on the week number. In the practical example, I have a list of visits to my site broken out every 2 weeks. I want to add the week of the year, but also add the week of the month. Column A is the date of the report, column B is the total visits of the 2 weeks, column C will hold the week of the year, and column D will hold the week of the month. So let's start with column C. We will be using the default return type. In column C, our formula is equals WeekNum, open parentheses, A2, close parentheses. Easy enough. We now have the week of the year for our visit total. Now let's get the week of the month. I will also be using the EO month function to complete this formula. I have added a link to the EO month video tutorial in the description below. In cell D2, our formula will be equals WeekNum, open parentheses, A2, close parentheses, minus WeekNum, open parentheses, EO month, open parentheses, A2, comma, minus 1, close parentheses, plus 1, close parentheses, plus 1. There, now we have our week of the month. Let's break this formula down to get a clearer picture of how we got the week of the month value. For this example, we will use April 23rd, 2023 and also January 1st, 2023 as our selected dates. To get the week of the month, we need to subtract the week of the selected date from the week of the first day of the selected date's month. The first part of this formula will retrieve the week number of the selected date. We will do this in cell B3, equals WeekNum, open parentheses, A3, close parentheses. So for row 3, we have 17, and in row 4, we have 1. Now let's get the week of the first day of the month for the selected date. First, we need to get the first day of the month. Here we will use the EO month function. In column C, let's start with getting the last day of the previous month. Equals EO month, open parentheses, A3, comma, minus 1, close parentheses. A3 is our current month, and using a -1 will get us the last day of the month of the previous month. So now that we have the last day of the previous month, let's add 1 day to the EO month value to get the first day of the selected month. In cell D3, enter equals C3 plus 1. There, now we have completed the formula to get the first day of the selected month using EO month, open parentheses, A3, comma, -1, open parentheses, plus 1. Now let's get the week number of the first day of the month. In cell E3, our formula will be equals WeekNum, open parentheses, D3, close parentheses. Now we have our week number value for the first day of the month, completing the second part of our formula. This part of the formula will read WeekNum, open parentheses, EO month, open parentheses, A3, comma, -1, close parentheses, plus 1, close parentheses. The next step is to get the difference between the selected date week and the first of the month's date week. In column F, let's add our formula equals B3 minus E3. There, as you can see, we now have the difference between the weeks. But something is not correct. Looking at the January example, we cannot have a 0 as a week number. So with the formula that we have covered so far, we will be off by 1 week. To account for this, we will add 1 to the difference. So in column G, we will use equals F3 plus 1. Completing our formula of equals WeekNum open parentheses A3 close parentheses minus WeekNum open parentheses EO month open parentheses A3 comma -1 close parentheses plus 1 close parentheses plus 1. Now we have the correct week number for the month. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe. Comment below if you would like to see examples on a specific topic. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time.